Good morning, everybody. My name is Gabby. We are here with Harper. We have Joanna working with her today. And what we're going to be working on is a little bit of recall out in the field. Okay, so we are out in a pretty distracting environment. We have the field off to our left, we have the road off to our right. Okay, and today we have a little bit of an additional challenge. Harper had a little bit of loose stool, so we are not going to be giving food reinforcement. We're just going to be giving verbal praise and some pets. So you can work with your dog. It doesn't have to necessarily be with food as that reinforcement, right? You can use anything that motivates your dog. So this is, again, an environment that is a little bit more distracting. Okay, we usually have dogs that work out in this field. So lots of different smells. We have lots of different animals out in this field. So a little bit more challenging even than the yard that we were working in last week. Okay, or earlier this week. So same thing, but when you get your dog in a new environment, you want to make sure that they are able to check in with you so we can work a little bit of attention, make sure she's checking in. She's a very sweet girl, so giving her attention is going to be a great reinforcement for her as well. Okay, so you can see she looked over at that car. So now we're just going to start our recall. We have her on her normal leash because this is the first time in this environment, right? So we have her on that shorter leash. As she progresses, you can start to lengthen that leash. You can get a long line. Okay, we have multiple different long lines here that you can use, but we want to make sure in the beginning, while she's learning, that she's staying safe, right? Okay, we do have her e-collar on today as well. If she is a little bit distracted, we will use that, but last time we did this, we only had to use it, I believe, once or twice. So making a lot of progress. There she got a little bit distracted. We put a little bit of pressure on that leash. She came back. She got that attention. Very nice. She's coming back. She's wagging her tail. That's excellent. No pressure on that leash these past couple times. Good. Very good. Then what you can start doing is incorporating a sit into that, right? So having her come back to you, having her go into a sit, especially since you guys have a lot of property, right? You want to make sure when she comes back to you, you have a way of getting a hold of her, okay? So either attaching her leash to a harness or just being able to have her come back with you, okay? So we want her close enough so that we are able to get her. Good. So she came back. Very nice. We're giving that praise. Since it's still early, we're her working out here, and she's not jumping up or anything like that. We don't have to put her in that sit yet. But as she starts to progressing, that's something to think about. Just getting her into that sit, having her close by to you. Very nice. Okay. And it is a little bit more challenging, especially when you don't have that reinforcement. That food reinforcement. In the beginning, we not today for this session, but normally when we work with them, we start with a high rate of reinforcement, so we're reinforcing every single time we ask them to do something. As they start to progress, then we start to make it a little bit more challenging, right? So then we start to delay that. So maybe we'll call her back to us, we'll ask her for a sit, we'll ask her for a down, we'll ask her for a couple of different things before we give her that reinforcement. Very nice. So she's able to come back, get some pets. And you can see she's looking off over onto the road there. There's a little bit of cars and traffic going by. But she's doing an excellent job with this. So if you guys have any questions on this, let us know in the comments below. We will see you on her next video tomorrow.